used to have these. 1990 when I got married. That was my set of dishes. Blast from the past. We're trying to Google which Pyrex is worth money, the uppercase or the lowercase, because I can't remember. So if you know, put it in the comments. What?
These kind of patterns are
Oh yeah.
valuable.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And you know where they have a lot of those is at that antique shop. That antique shop I like to go to in Oberlin. Full of them, and I wish I had the money to get them. Sausage and peppers at this place up here at Calling My Name. I was just telling Fred that back in the 90s, this sausage and peppers place, I would get them every Saturday when we came to the flea market. And I went home and taught myself how to make it, trying to recreate, right there, trying to recreate their peppers. They're so good. Come here.
The street a little further north, or was that a different?
That was a different one. That was Campbell's antique shop.
Okay.
Alan Campbell, he is he does painting.
And I think I've been here
Back in the 90s, I used to come here and I had this thing for buying all the little pictures of people's kids. I just felt so bad. My heart hurt for the mamas who loved their babies so much, and now their pictures were just sitting in an antique shop, and I would buy them and take them home. I don't do that anymore. My mom used to own that home interiors picture with the owls on it. I think everybody in the 80s did. I am out this morning to get a haircut. So, you know, I need to get a little bit taken off in order to even it up a little bit and get some better shape to it so that it can grow out a little bit better. I'm not mad at this length. I'm not mad at it, but it's very uneven and choppy. So, time to get a trim. And I'm going to a new place. Courtney, my daughter, just went there recently and she had a good experience. So we're gonna try it out and see. It's downtown Amherst, which is the cutest little area, but fingers crossed it goes better than my last haircut. They're closed. I see an antique store over there though I want to hit. Over there in the corner. Let's check that out. Tragically, my cousin, who is more like my sister, had a son who passed away way too early, and it was very sad. He was only 27, and he had suffered an illness that he just couldn't fight anymore. So they decided to have his memorial at their home out on their property because Richard was his name. He would have hated for everybody to show up in a funeral home all formal and wearing suits and whatnot. He was very into nature and animals and just loved being outside. So they had a big bonfire and a memorial, and over 200 people showed up. It was lovely. And my aunt had asked me if I would just take a little bit of footage throughout the day so that I could give it to my cousin because she would be too busy to remember the day. So I just took a little bit of footage and thought I would share a little bit with you.
All right.
Here you go. To Richard.
Richard.
Rest in peace, Richard. We love you.
Yes, we do. Miss you.
Well, can we start with the bird?
Yeah, I just tried to film it, but it was almost gone by the time I saw
Is it
it.
recording?
Yeah.
That bird is you, dude.
Yeah.
We know it. And
Love you,
thank
Richard.
for circling us. We know
Yeah.
that it looks like a hawk, maybe. We know
Yeah.
that is you, my friend.
You taught me how to live young, YOLO. It's just a shame that you died before you're 30, but you really remind us to live while we can. So thank you for that lesson, Richard.
Did you see the bird just flying over the big hawk?
We think of it as circular. Yeah.
Hey y'all, how you been? So, I'm getting ready to edit this vlog and I realized I never finished it. I never did an intro. I never did an outro. So, don't mind the way I look. Hi, how are you? It's fall. It's officially fall. All the flowers have been cut down. I'm wearing a sweater. The heat is on. Although today it was like 62 degrees, so I have my fall decor on full display. And down here makes my heart sad. Because, I mean, it may look kind of normal to y'all, but to me it looks very, very empty. Because until a few days ago, it was chock full of baby stuff. And now the baby has moved out. I mean, it's a good thing. It's a very good thing because you want them to be independent and start their own little family and all of that, but today's Thursday, by the way, and Tuesday was the first day in 9 weeks I had not held him. I gotta stop. It's gonna make me cry. Oh my gosh, let's walk outside. I got most of the stuff put away. Like I got the pool covered, and I got most of the stuff put away, the extra stuff, but I still need to like cover my furniture. Everything's chopped down and ready for the fall. I still have to wait till this dries out a little bit. This is all the grass from those tall bushes over there. I have to wait until this dries out a little bit so we can have a fire and burn it all. It's kind of hard when it constantly rains in the fall, but look at these little survivors trying to come back up. Pretty ladies. You're like, I can do it. See you in the spring. As you can see, my tree's starting to turn. Isn't she lovely? If you're in Ohio, go vote. Early voting is open right now, and it's so important. All the flowers are down. The hoses are unplugged and covered up for the winter. My siding never got put on. I'm supposed to get new siding for the house, but it hasn't happened yet. It's supposed to be in the next couple weeks, but we'll see. Anyways, see everything next spring. Thanks for hanging out with me, and remember that time is short. Time is short, and you never know how long you're gonna have. So if somebody matters to you, tell them you love them. Tell them loudly and tell them often. And if you're here hanging out with me, I love you. I may not know you, but I certainly have love for you, and I send it to you with light and blessings. Until next time.